Good morning. I'm happy to be here with you. My name is Kimberly Lee with Refugee Women's Alliance, and I'm happy to be here today. Super excited about all of your questions. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat, and I'm happy to answer them when we're all done with the presentation. Feel free to ask anything. Big questions, little questions. I'm happy to share that with you. So today, I am here on behalf of Refugee Women's Alliance. I am the youth program manager. So I work with students. I work with students from third grade all the way up to high school, 12th grade, and some college students. We have two programs right now. One, our STEAM program, which is for students third through the eighth grade. And then we have some high school students on who want to take on a leadership role, and they can help those students in third through the eighth grade. And we work on science, technology, engineering, math, and now art. And so it is a really fun program. It is an after school program where you get to learn many new different things. And now we get to go on field trips because COVID has lifted just a little bit. And so we get to go on field trips. We're still safe, still practicing social distancing, but we get to go on different types of field trips that help us to continue in our learning. So I'm here today again on behalf of Refugee Women's Alliance, and we love to help in our community. Our mission comes through several different outlets. As you know, youth, we work with youth. We work with folks who are going through domestic violence. We have a social emotional well-being center. We have learning centers, naturalization and legal assistance, English classes, family empowerment, and some early learning centers. As I mentioned, our youth program, we serve students third through eighth, and we have a mentorship program for high school students. And they can learn service learning hours through that when they take on that leadership position. Our programs are known throughout Seattle and Seattle local schools, and this is how we serve ELL students, students that are learning and practicing the English language. We serve BIPOC students and refugee and immigrant students. And it's important that we have and that we acknowledge and build on an inclusive environment for all students. We want all students in our program to feel like they belong. How can we do this? Well, moms and dads and teachers, a couple of things for you. We can help parents and students navigate through the American school system. And also make sure that through a counselor or another community agency, parents can work with other CBOs like REWA to get their needs met. And sometimes they can get those needs met with, while working with the school counselor. Other times they need another organization within the community that specifically works with refugee and immigrant parent and students. So, what do we do when new friends come into our environment? Well, first thing is we want to make them feel welcome. Yes. So when we're talking about our immigrant friends, they are leaving home for new opportunities and new adventures. They have time to prep, they have time to prepare. They know they're coming to our country. Refugee students, on the other hand, are leaving their home. It's rough for them. Maybe there's a war. They have to leave their home and they have to leave quickly and they have to leave right away. They have no choice but to come to a new country. Refugees and immigrants are important because we can make new friends from other places. We can learn new things and new languages. We can see how they solve problems and the different ways of thinking that they have and the way they go about doing things. And sometimes when people get in a new atmosphere, they not only learn good things, but they can share good things. They can help create new things. And they help us work and learn about people that are different from us. Either way, there are some things that we can do to make our new friends visiting or staying in our country feel accepted in their new home. So, here's some of those things. Listen in closely and think about what stands out for you. We can show what's called empathy. We can put ourselves in someone else's shoes. Remember a time where you were new at something? You just kind of wanted to pull a hoodie over your head and be invisible until somebody else made you comfortable? Maybe it took you some time to learn how to do a new thing. Maybe you were scared, you were frightened, or just shy. Then someone spoke up and asked you if they could help you or show you the way to do something, and you started to feel more comfortable. So, when you see new friends from different countries, remember how you felt when you were in a new time in your life. Try to remember that when you meet new friends from other countries, because they will feel just like you did when you were new at something or going to a new place. Remember, try putting yourself in their shoes, feeling the way that they may feel coming from a new place. They're coming from a new place, so they may be scared, they may be frightened, and they have to learn so many new and different things because most likely things were different in their country than they are in our country. So, what are some things you can do? Well, some things we've done. I'm going to share those with you. Create a class charter for how you interact with new friends so you can show them the way. So, sit down in a circle, maybe with your teacher or your parents, and make up some rules and some guiding principles that you can use when you meet new friends. When they come into your classroom, then you can post those up on the wall and you have some rules and some regulations on how you're going to treat new friends. Okay. How are you going to be with them? How are you going to be around them? It helps both you and them. And you can help them understand what it's like to be in your shoes and in your classroom and in your home. Remember, your new friends are learning a new language, kind of like if you have a baby brother or a baby sister, and they're making sounds, but you don't quite understand them yet, right? And so we have to have patience because they're making sounds, and pretty soon those words are going to come. So be patient with your new friends because they're learning a new language. They're learning new words. They're learning how to speak and hear new words, new sounds, new phrases, just like a baby brother or baby sister. So speak slowly. Show them sometimes, if you can, how to do things rather than tell them by drawing pictures because it's really important that they learn how to be in their new country, and you can help them with that. And here's another thing you can do try to learn some of their language. I often ask if I meet a new friend from another country, how do I say hello? How do I say goodbye in your language? That builds a connection between me and that new friend, me and that new person. And with that new connection, now we have something in common. They know how to say hi in English, and I know how to say hi in their language. Again, be patient with your new friends. It may take them a few times to get it. The English language is very different from other languages, so it takes time to get to learn. Here's some more things you can do. When you're in class or recess on the playground, share with them. Show them what it means to have something and give a little bit to someone else. Show kindness and get to know them. Maybe at recess, in the lunchroom, when you're eating lunch, show kindness to them. And you can also be a leader. Sometimes it's uncomfortable for us too when new friends come around, but we can always make it better by being a leader. How can we do that? Showing them how things are done in class or online. If you're in a Zoom class, you can show them how to get into the breakout room. You can show them how to raise their hand in class. You can show them where the library is. You can tell them about what a fire drill looks like and sounds like, because that may be scary for them if they just came from a place where there was war and a lot of loud noise and sirens blaring. So teach them about that. Here's something to never do: never make fun of them or anyone. Don't make fun of their language or their clothes because they're different. Remember to treat them the way you would want to be treated if you were doing something new. All right, friends. That's all that I have for you today. I hope that you got something that you could take away from this presentation. These are some things that you can do to help your new neighbors, your new friends, and your classmates feel welcome. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.